everybody, this is Gamer Joe. Today we're going to be watching me do my best to be able to be picked up by a team, which I am picked up by, Houston Rockets. Very excited. So enjoy how badly I do in this rookie game.
Hi everyone, welcome to the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we'll get a chance to see the great young and up-and-coming talent in this year's draft. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr.
All the stars of the past March tournament on display here, and no doubt everyone on the floor will be looking to make an impact and turn some heads.
You know, all the focus won't be on the guards, as there are some very intriguing big men looking to up their draft stock.
It should be fun.
Look at the Stars starting group. Jordan Hamilton is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Brown in at the center position. And for the elites, baddest one in at two guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Patterson in at the four-man position. Now here is Hamilton. Releases. The shot by Knight, no good.
Looked like he squirted that one off a little too quickly there. The defense really was never in the play.
Leonard probably won't be taken in the top 6 or 7 picks, but Steve could make an appearance towards the end of the lottery.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I could even see him climbing up even higher because he's a guy who he's got a little Ron Artest in him, and I mean that in a good way in terms of points up in a hurry.
Here's baddest one beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
Injuries, unfortunately, a part of the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Stars. Thompson, he's checked in for Hamilton. Vesely comes in for Burks. And it's Fredette in for Knight.
You know, blocking fouls are never easy to whistle, but that one definitely looked like a block to me.
Here's baddest one. Williams picks him up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's good defense. Don't let a guy get a lay-in, foul hard, and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like that billboard there, sending a message. You can't come in here and get anything free in our paint.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
This is exactly what you'd expect from a player of his caliber.
No, he's putting these scouts on notice. I mean, he's for real. There's no question about that.
Leeds trail by 4. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go.
Tonight, I really like what I've seen.
Here's baddest one. This one for 3. Rebound the Stars.
You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Fires for 3. Shot is off. Now the Stars lead by 7. The 3. Rebound the Stars.
Tough game for him. Leading here early, but turnovers are problematic.
Yeah, 5 so far. That's a lot, and I think a little discipline here will help.
Here's baddest one. There's a screen. Shoots off the screen, and the jumper falls for him. And the game right now for the elites.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. You know, even with only part of one.
Going back to Irving, there is a good chance, Steve, he'll be taken as the top player in the draft.
I'd be shocked if he didn't go #1 to Cleveland.
After Jimmer Fredette hit the 3. Here's baddest one. Tried to come right back. And the rebound goes to the elites. Takes it up. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Now here's Walker. He has 6. Baddest one. Thompson with the rebound. And so that's the end of the first half. Stars lead by 14.
2 shots.
Potential, and that's all it takes. And talking about Brandon Knight, I'll be surprised if he isn't in the top 5 or 6 in this draft. He's a player who can impact a game.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice...
Now Walker. Here's baddest one. 12 points for him. Baddest one. That savvy little up fake there. fooling the D.
This just has not been his day so far.
The Leeds trail by 16, and Walker kicks to Cantor. Here's Battis one. Offensive rebound.
Kick the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
It's history. Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. I mean, they can't afford to waste any more possessions.
He's covered by Brown. Here's Battis one, and that's not going to go. Well through. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites. No good.
In a big way.
Shoots the 3. Shot no good. The shot by Williams no good. Here's Battis one. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The Stars again missing.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that list.
The lead now cut to single digits.
You know, you look at how this has played out so far, and they've really had a big advantage inside.
Now they're getting higher percentage shots in the lane, and they're getting a bounce here or there, but I think they're playing pretty well down there.
You can see the correlation.
From deep three-point range, another miss by the Elites. Point Stars lead. Here's Battis one. Lets it go from deep. Williams pulls it in. We go with Kyrie Irving. And it's Knight picking him up. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Vesely. To Leonard. Some nice passing. Here's Battis one. Unloads. That's in. Not an easy shot.
Greetings. I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Rockets. In addition to the 14th pick, we also have the 23rd pick in the upcoming draft and are looking at you with one of those picks. We'd like to get to know you better by asking you a couple of questions. Let's get to it. It looks to me like you are a tried and true shooting guard. That is arguably our strongest position in Kevin Martin. Kevin doesn't really like to move up to the 3, but he plays it in a pinch. He's definitely our guy. We love your talents. I want to know if you've ever given any thought to perhaps playing up as a small forward.
Yeah, I've actually given it a lot of thought, and I've been working on my shot recently to try and show teams just how versatile of a player I can be. I like to think I can play both the 2 and 3 with great efficiency. If that's what's needed and asked of me, then that's what I'll be doing. Simple as that.
Next question. As a younger team, I feel like we have a lot of opportunities for you. I'm here to tell you that you have a chance to be our franchise centerpiece if you put in the work. How many other teams can offer you that? That being said, we still have a couple years ahead of us where we're going to be acquiring young talent and assets. We might struggle a bit in those years. Are you going to be able to remain focused during the rebuilding years?
Yes, but with a caveat. If the direction of the team keeps changing towards becoming a contending team, I'll be happy being a part of the rebuilding process. If I start to feel like decisions are being made because of money instead of talent, chances are I'm going to start becoming unhappy real quick.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick. Hello, and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the Utah Jazz. My scouts have expressed a lot of interest in you. Before I can give my blessing to use our draft pick on you, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, to make sure you'd fit in with what we do here. We realize that here in Utah, we don't have the appeal of a Los Angeles or a New York or Chicago. We tend to look for players who would be proud to be part of this organization, someone who can really take pride in being a member of the Utah Jazz, someone who's willing to spend their entire career as a member of the Utah Jazz. Are you that person?
To be honest, I'm a big city kind of guy. I don't think Salt Lake City has the type of vibe I'm looking for. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have a great organization and a great fan base. It's just not for me. That cool?
All right then, one more. If you were a GM, where would you draft yourself in this draft?
Easy. I'd draft myself top 3 without giving it a second thought. I may not look like it right now, but I guarantee you people will look back on this draft and ask themselves, what were all those teams thinking when they passed on this guy? Guaranteed, baby.
Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. We'll see you at the draft.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the 76ers, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 16th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, real quick, if you don't mind. You play in a position that we're well stocked in, with guys like Evan Turner, Iggy, and Thaddeus. With those guys on the roster, and playing time expected to be limited, why should we draft you?
Easy. I'm ready to step right into the league and shine. However, I feel like the roster you've assembled here needs a few more years before it's ready to make some noise. My career is only going to last so many years, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't want to waste the first part of my career waiting for the other guys to develop. No offense, but no thanks.
Okay, last question. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
Philly really isn't the place for me, man. I don't want to feel like I'm constantly being judged by every on-court and off-court action that I make. I'm a private person, and that life is just not for me, you know?
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you at this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. Tonight is the culmination of the efforts for some of the world's most talented young players. It is a time for their dreams to be realized and to be welcomed to the elite group of players that are called NBA players. We thank all of you for joining us on this exciting night, whether you are watching on television or following us online. And finally, a big thanks to all the fans here in the building for providing this wonderful atmosphere. Now let's get going. With the 14th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select the shooting guard from the University of Texas.
Drafted number 14 to the Houston Rockets. Fantastic. Well, if anybody has any pointers on how I cannot suck so bad for this game, please let me know. I used to play for the Wii. It was great. NBA 2K12 on PS3 is fantastic. But my player is definitely more difficult. Be sure to look out for this Friday with Multiplayer Fridays. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching.